We're not going to get to herd immunity without vaccinating children.
Today, Pfizer says trial results show its vaccine is 100% effective for young people ages 12 to 15. Thanks so much for joining us for Fox 13 News Live at 5. I'm Max Roth.
And I'm Bob Evans. If the shot is approved for those children, it'll be a big step toward getting the pandemic under control. Fox 13's Sydney Glenn joins us from the Utah Health Department to talk about what's next. Sydney.
Max and Bob, doctors say it's going to be at least a couple of months before we know if the vaccine is given that emergency approval by the FDA, and then another couple of months to start getting those shots in kids' arms. But some good news today from the Utah Department of Health. More than 110,000 Utahns between the ages of 16 and 29 have received their first dose of the COVID-19 vaccine. It's the final stretch.
The only way out of the pandemic, in my opinion, is to be vaccinated.
It's been 1 week since all Utahns over the age of 16 have been eligible to get vaccinated. And healthcare leaders say even the young adults are coming.
I've definitely seen parents, and guardians bringing those teens, 16 and 17-year-olds for sure. We've definitely seen them bringing those teenagers in to get the Pfizer vaccine.
Right now, the Utah Department of Health reports about 15% of people between 16 and 29 have received at least one dose of the COVID-19 vaccine. It is the lowest of all age brackets, but not by much. And remember, most of them have only had the option for a week.
We need them to engage in getting vaccinated. And if they're younger than 18, we need their parents to engage with helping their children who are 16 to 18 be vaccinated.
Now the possibility for kids to get vaccinated is getting more real.
As long as vaccine was restricted to adults, we were just not in a position to fully control this pandemic.
Dr. Andy PAVIA says while this is going to take time, getting shots in kids' arms is really one of the final pathways to normalcy.
Once we have high rates of vaccination in the general population and teenagers in general, things are going to start to change.
Dr. PAVIA says next is going to be those vaccine trials for kids under the age of 12, which he says are already in the works for both Pfizer and Moderna. He also says, though, you have to remember it's going to take a lot longer to do those trials when you're thinking about babies 6 months to 12 years, trying to figure out doses and things like that. Live in Salt Lake City, Sydney Glenn, Fox 13 News, Utah.
Sydney, thank you. And among all age groups, it is Utahns between 70 and 79 years old who have the highest vaccination rate. Almost 85% have received one dose and about 71% are fully vaccinated.